Hello! Stream time for a little bit, I suppose. No, I don't have anything else open. Good. Okay, I need to add on to my banner, actually, that I've got a... I need to move some of my charges out of the way, hang on. I need to make a little... like, Discord thing to go next to the Patreon one. To say I've got a Discord tier since people keep asking about it. I think that would make it clearer rather than just having a Discord one. It's not going to be misleading, I suppose. It is very hot today. It is very hot. It's very, 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 very hot today. And I have a coffee that isn't too bad, actually. Right, let me just set this up and I will get on the YouTube. We will get onto YouTube and we will stream. Nice YouTube stream for a little while. I might just stream for an hour. I can't do too long. I was thinking of doing a Patreon one. I was thinking of doing a Patreon one afterwards. That might be cool. If I have the time in the evening, I will do a Patreon stream too. We'll see how it goes. Let's pause the video on these. It always plays it automatically. Right, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm just going to do some more of these doodles because, like I say, I don't want to hang around very, very long. But I will keep messing around with my doodles. Keep doodling. I was having fun with these. There was something else I wanted to do with them, but I can't remember what it is. I'll do one that's like tidier that I can do something with, I suppose. I never tend to draw like the whole figure though when I do that. Is this like laggy? No? No, it's not laggy. Okay. I got a video to finish as well. I wanted to do like a short video on drawing shorthand for these so that I can have one to post on YouTube, I suppose. I want one to post on YouTube and then I can be like, hey, I'm doing a big shoot on it as well, talking about it so that they can kind of go up at the same time and I can reference them to each other. Why is this like laggy? What am I looking at? Is this laggy? So hang on, I need to move my blanket. It's way too warm to have a blanket here right now. Sweating. Oops. Let me move that out of the way. Oh, where does it want to go? On the bed. On the bed. Ooh. Oh, that's so much better. There we go. Okay. I am looking pretty fly today, also, if I do say so myself. I'm looking pretty fly. I got some cool pants. I've got some cool pants. Hello, lover. Hello. That's a new one. How are we? My what's the word? Paramour? Is that what's gayer? I don't know if I can out-gay that. That's pretty good. Right, I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll find out. You're gonna out-gay me. I don't know. Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. I want to draw my like twisty arms. I was looking at the way that the muscles on my arm twist in the mirror earlier. How warm is it here? Actually, I want to complain like more specifically about the heat today. It is 26 degrees. Yeah. And it's horrible. Horrible weather. I hate it. That's why I can't deal with streaming much, actually. It's too warm. It's too warm. Like, talking is going to make me too warm. What am I doing? What am I doing with the ass? What am I doing with this ass? Just got one too many asses. I'm like those people that collect Stanley Cups, but with, like, asses. Got one in every colour. You know how it is. I need like a cup that's a skull, don't I? Actually, where we were talking about we were talking about the cups with like man tears on them. I can't remember what the other thing was. I think it was like art tears or something. You should cry about it, you know? You should cry about the art stuff. This looks terrible. This one looks terrible. What am I doing? This is awful. Hang on. Make you the beer hat. Do you want to try to hang out today? Yeah, I want to hang out. I want to hang out. When are we hanging out with Ambi? Is that next week? Like, boys chat. It's like every 2 weeks we were gonna hang out, right? I want to talk to Ambi about Trigon. I'm waiting. I'm stewing on it. I'm thinking about it. Before then. Let's do... These seem to like wax and wane, where sometimes they look okay, and I do a bunch in a row that look okay, and sometimes they look like shit. I think it's just where I'm stopping and starting. Alright, I hope so. I want to start drawing some ladies too, because I was doing a commission thing. I'm just doing the colouring, but it's like this kind of pose where you get like the belly like quite obvious, and you get the like swing down to the hips, but you get the like roundness that you see like around the belly button, and then like this is a big block of shading. And I want to practice more of that too on ladies, because it's a different shape because of the different hips. Different hips, different iliac crest angles and hip tilt and shit, you know? Maybe I need like a pelvis crown too, that would be cool. I saw it is like so hot today, and when I went out there was someone who was like head to toe goth gear. She had like a black veil on, she had black lipstick, she had a black dress, she had like everything, and I was like, oh my god, girly, you are committed. Like in this kind of weather, bro. She looked cool. Like, I don't wear all that much makeup, and I was melting. It's terrible. And she was just like walking around in the sun, just enjoying it. I'm gonna go back to blocking in my stuff like this, I think. Just keep going. I don't think I'll get many of these done. I need to be able to like speed up and draw them faster, or, like less. I guess I am using less lines. My stroke count is low. Is there anything on Clip where you can find out the stroke count, actually? I've got the history tab open where it tells you, like, each time you use the pen, because it logs it as one thing that you can undo. Does anyone do that, actually, like, reduce the amount of undos that you can use? I think I have it pretty high because sometimes I mess stuff up and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it because sometimes I lose layers by doing that, but it makes things a challenge. If you're up for that kind of challenge, if you wanna suffer, it's like drawing in pen, you just can't undo it. which I also need to get to because I want to do that kind of thing. I want to sketch in pen and then like show it on Patreon. I usually just do it like from references. If I'm using pen, it's helpful for like studying. I don't really like sketching in pen like from imagination, or I guess I do sometimes, but I don't know. The sketchbooks I use are like mostly just that kind of thing. Did I get anything cool in the shop? I don't think I did. No, I went in the shop too. I got chicken for my cat. I've been giving her medicine by like, I've basically been making like cinnamon rolls for her, but with chicken and medicine. Like the medicine is the cinnamon and the chicken is the pastry. But they're like, they're more like spring rolls because they're long. But cinnamon rolls in that it's like medicine dust. It's kind of funny. She's liking them. I found a new way to trick her to take her medicine and I'm happy about it. Elbows too low down. I was working on a Skelby comic also on the Patreon, but I didn't get that far, or I was like working on the lines for it. But I didn't tidy up the sketch too much, so I don't know if it's terrible. I don't know if it's terrible. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I've been avoiding it because I was like, I want this to go fast. I don't want to like pick and poke. I don't want to pick and poke at it too much, you know? So I tried to rush it, and I don't know if that's made it terrible. I really hope not. I really hope not, but I'm gonna see when I go back to it. I'm doing the same thing that I'm doing with the Poochie that I'm drawing, where I'm like, this kind of looks bad, but I can't figure out what it is. I'm pretty sure it was trying to render it so far, but I'm gonna check it again. I'm gonna check it again later. Oh, this looks like how I used to draw legs, all like pointy. It's fun when the old stylization starts to like rear its head, like it's still in there. It's still in there somewhere. I just ain't ousted it completely yet. Still hanging about. These do look terrible. These do look terrible. These do look bad. They look bad. I've got a problem with like caving the ass in too. You see how that goes like, and then it doesn't pop out enough with the ass. It's because I tried to twist it around. It's just not sitting correctly though. And also the legs looking funny because these legs look funny. These legs look funny. That one looks a bit funny. It's like that kind of side view where there's a lot of the gluteus knocking about, and then you got the more stringy bit where I'm trying to attach them. And then also these look weird, but I think that's like a proportion thing because I got the ass jutting out. The ass jutting out the back. So let's have a go with another one. Move my screen a little bit. There we go. Try and scoot back up. I'm gonna have to go and put some shorts on. I am cooking up. Right, let's try and do one that's like more normal. I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with the pen, but there isn't. There is not anything wrong with the pen. It's just me. Barry, hello. They look great. Thank you. I'm trying. I think they're looking a little bit goofy so far. Hello all. How are we doing? How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's do that instead. Like a, oh, it's like a lampshade. That would be cool. That would be really cool as a lampshade. Okay. A rib cage like this and the light in it, you know? Maybe in the skull too. If you could get a skeleton and like wire it up. I know you can get kits for setting a light up. I wonder if they're like flammable. Like badly. I'd hope not, but I don't know what they make those out of. The plastic ones, models. I'm gonna have to try looking for a second-hand one again because I really want to look at the oh, I forget the name. You know, the little divots for the like insertions in the muscles. I want to learn about those. And the skull, actually. I want to go back to looking at the facial muscles again because that's gonna help me. I have some questions. I have some questions about facial muscles. That I would like to resolve, hopefully. It's not too much hip. I'm trying to twist it around like that again. Look. See, I keep not making that wide enough still. And then I can't fit the titties on. I can't fit the titties. I am enjoying much more drawing the bellies now that I've simplified them down into that kind of shape too. I'm gonna have to, okay, that's where the abs aren't really like apparent either, so I need to work on the abs. But I'm thinking you get like the crunch here, right? Bend over, you get that kind of crunch just under the rib cage, and it swings around to the side. Like that's where it wraps, but it kind of sits different if you've got more muscle definition or like fat. Kind of sits different on women too, as far as I know, but I need to look into it. I think I'm gonna keep the short deltoids as well because I kind of like that. I like these very short, like square deltoids. I think they are funky. Very Spider-Man. Also, maybe not so much on like really buff guys, because then it's gonna look like the JoJo like Lego arms where they're like literally that shape. It's just like stuck on. They're all lumpy. They're very funny. That makes me think of the Yu-Gi-Oh faces where they're like very, very 2D and the chins become gigantic at different angles. But the arms are like foreshortened in a hand like that too. I tend to like bend them weird at the wrist sometimes. Also, I have to be careful about that. I was thinking about some like character design stuff as well that I want to have a go of. I was wondering if these would be good to just make like general character designs that I can mess around with like on stream. I'm not gonna show you any of my project stuff yet. I'm keeping hold of that. But I'm using some of this to like draw my characters over. That's what I've been like testing them out for. That's why I need to draw some different builds as well to see if I can simplify them down, because I need to make it like repeatable and then make character sheets. I guess I'm still kind of messing about with the style too, but I am starting to like this pointy look more. Maybe I should lean into that, because there was like there's a pointy style I was playing with where I really like the shapes they use in like panty and stocking, where you get a lot of this kind of like the number 5 shape like that. I think that's very cool. Like the points and curves and opposing them looks neat, or like balancing them. So there's probably more ways I could simplify it, or even if it's just, you know, like simpler if I draw someone further away and I don't need as many lines for them, I can block it out in less lines. Kind of merge them and make the silhouette simple. It's not like kind of thing, like pull that down onto the leg, or onto the foot rather, like that kind of shape, and then you or something. I don't know. I don't know. Because these are very construction-y. They're very construction-y, and they're not bad, but I think they're gonna like lose stylistic flavor. They're losing a bit of motion too, but that's gonna be like a squash and stretch thing. Definitely a leg problem. So definitely a leg problem. It's like really obvious I'm drawing the like zim heads here as well, like with that angle. And the like Banana, do you want to hear something weird? Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. I went to the hospital, chat. I went outie on a trip. And it was actually helpful. I just have to I have to go and shout at my regular doctor now, because they were supposed to refer me 8 months ago and they have not done it. They were supposed to refer me to someone else. So I've been given a letter by the other doctor that is like shouting at them to do it. That I need to go and give to them in person so that they pay attention to me, because they obviously don't look at the mail. Hello, how are we? And that's all the complaining I'll do. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. That's enough. What do I want to do now? Weighed in this morning and lost 1 pound, and I was like, woo, and then I tried on a shirt and it says it's the same size I always wear, but it's way too tight, so I am the confusion. Oh, is it like Chinese sizes? Because those are like tiny in comparison, especially like, I think American sizes are like bigger in general also, right? I think they are. So like a small over there would be bigger than small somewhere else. I mean, I like these like feet that I'm drawing as well. It's just like sliced pickles. Long way pickles. I don't know what I'm doing. Yoop. Can I do like a bending backwards one? Because I've not been doing that a whole lot. Can I like do my little cheese wedge shape? Well, don't brag. Maybe it still fits though. It's just more form fitting than I'm used to with baggy shirts. Ah. Oh, I wore my Mothman shirt that you sent me today, and I got compliments on it. I got compliments on it from the doctors. They like the Mothman shirt. They thought it was funny and cute. Oh, I'm bragging, I'm finally losing weight. Spooderman, yeah, Spooderman. My favorite. Does anyone know what's good Spider-Man as well, actually? Because I feel like I would like Spider-Man. I've not read any before, though. If anyone knows, just like randomly. Off the cuff. Yeah, I gotta send you more Mothman stuff. Yeah, I like the little fuzzy one. He's like he's a ball. He's a little fuzzy ball. He's very puntable. Not that I punt him around, he's that kind of shape. It's like a dodgeball, you know? You can get a grab of him and whoosh, throw him. Awesome, Cherry. Clap. Yeah, good job, Cherry. What was the question about Spidey? Oh, does anyone know any like good Spider-Man stuff to read? Because I have not read any before, but I imagine I would like Spider-Man. Like art-wise and as a character. Seems like my kind of flavor. Such a bizarre avatar. I love it. New sub. Thank you. How are we? Welcome to the stream. When we hit the donation tier, you can become my outfit. I don't have one. That's a joke. I don't have one. Don't do it. The highest bidder gets to be my new hoodie. Hi, how are we? Are you drawing, chat? What are you doing? Are you drawing today? What are we drawing? What are we up to? Me first, me first. Mike Zeck's Craven Final Hunt. Hello. Let me take a picture of that. I just take pictures of recommendations. Thank you. I will look for that with smile, chat. Smile. Ooh. Ooh. Work it, chat. Ooh. Give us a twirl. Read his stuff for a long time. Stuff back in the early to mid-90s was great. It's John Romita Jr. and SR stuff was pretty epic. Thank you. I will look at that as well. I got like a bunch of screenshots now. Yeah, I've heard people like it in the 90s. I heard something about he was like married for a while and then they like unmarried him in the new stuff and people don't like it. Like that's all I know. I do not know. I do not know lore past that. That's just what I've heard in general. I'm gonna go back to reading Berserk as well. Actually, I can't remember what part of that I was on. I wanna finish reading it and find out what's wrong with the guy, the author. Is he okay? I don't think so. Oh, was he? Was he okay? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm curious. The F and F more up the last many years. Gonna draw some more in a moment. Is eating my lunch. Ooh. What's for lunch, chat? What's for lunch? What's for lunch? Marvel in general is a mess compared to manga. I know people are like moving over to manga and that's like more popular now. I'm like late. I'm late to the manga party because I don't know. It wasn't like a thing over here. Or like anime in general wasn't really as much of a thing over here. Because I know it had a whole moment in like what, the early 2000s. I remember Fam really liking like anime back in the day, but I was too baby to be watching a lot of it. He's a bit dead. I know he's dead, but I know he's dead. I can't remember what was it Ahmed was saying? Something about like an interview with him. I can't remember what he mentioned. Oh, that he didn't know how to finish Berserk because he did not have the life experience to know how to finish it, and that made me think like, okay, where's the rest of this come from then? I don't think Matey's okay. I really want to look at interviews though, and see what's going on there. But I don't want to spoil anything either. So I need to blast through. I need to blast through the rest of it. catch up. Made sticky rice yesterday and I have some leftovers. Ooh, that sounds nice. I haven't made that in a while. I gotta try doing some more actually, because I was liking making the rice balls with the little molds that you sent me. Those are some wide hips. Let's take that in. Let's try and get that leggy like over this way too. Mostly stay in manga for the art. Manga cares about their fans and their stories and characters. Let's be honest, are any of us art folks okay? I'm not gonna answer that with the way that I'm dressed right now. I will say I've got like a particular liking for like animals with people faces. I think that's like really creepy and cool. And it's very, very good at those. And I guess just like the monsters in general are pretty awful. Pretty good. Might be a bit of a cop-out, probably just doing what he wanted. Then bam, big time popular is like, well, hi, Ben's down. That sounds like it would be a nightmare. To just be doing what you're doing, and then suddenly everyone is aware of it and you're very popular. That sounds kind of like a nightmare. I don't know how people deal with that. This one looks weird too. I'm getting these all wonky. Just procrastinating, got artwork to finish. Me too. Me too. I think I can't tell if I'm being cowardly or if I am like struggling for some reason. I'm struggling with the poochie that I was drawing. I may have been struggling on it for a while though, because it is like an old sketch that I dug back out and kept going. Hello, how are we? Welcome to the stream. No, I don't want people to be aware of me. No, me either, man. Me either. I don't know. When I post mine, I don't really care if people like it. I think it would be worse if they did, honestly, because that would make it more difficult to work on, because there's more pressure then, I guess. I'm gonna make the thing anyway, and it doesn't matter if people like it or not. That's the, I don't know, I feel like that's the most conducive attitude to to making art, unless you're putting it together to like farm attention, like you're trying to synthesize the right kind of thing. What's that one game where it's Pokemon and guns? Because I heard about some interview where the guy was like, right, Americans like Pokemon, they like violence, they like guns, let's put those two things together and this game will be a hit. And he was right. That's actually very funny. That makes me laugh a lot. I forget the name of that game. I was going to tell you, since Zazzle is going to be on hiatus until October, I want to write a small project thing I'm going to do and work on concurrently. Pal World, that's it. What project is it? I want to hear about it. If you want to share, you don't have to. Not like in the chat if you don't want to. Just in general. These ones in the back look kind of terrible too. Lol, oh, Pal World. Yeah, Zazzle Hay is until October. Expose bitches. Oh, nice. I know what you mean. Cool. Do it. Spot on. Give us popular, cute and guns. Yup. That's the one. I can respect the hustle if you do that, and I just like, okay, people like this thing and this thing. let's get to cooking. Ooh, there is not enough neck there. Hello. I do have like a serious issue with where the head overlaps everything. Cherry has had enough. Started a project and then on and off got flu for 4 weeks, running out of time. Oh no, I'm sorry, 4 weeks? That's harsh, man. I hope you're okay. Oh my goodness. I hope you can get it done. Is it like a deadline? I was having a laugh with the doctors because I was explaining to them that I've got a twitch where my eye will like wink and I like click. That's what the clicking noise is. Like click my tongue, and I'm like, yeah. I had to explain to them that I wear sunglasses a lot because if I do that while I'm making eye contact with someone, they could like take that the wrong way. Like I'm either taking the piss or I'm like, hey. Okay, wear hips. Don't expose me. I've spent decades lying to myself. Don't call me out like that. I've got to start breathing properly too, actually, because I keep like sniffling. It's because I'm not breathing properly, like giggling too much. Right, I want the booty. Yeah, some event thing. I think any artist should leave themselves some buffering time. Yeah, honestly, one of the best things that I've ever figured out is that you can... Damn, these poses are well drawn. Thank you. Also, hello. I didn't see you over there on Twitch. How are we? The best thing I've done is to always overshoot the estimate you tell people of when you're going to start. And be like, oh yeah, it'll take me like 2 weeks, but it's going to take you like 1 week. Because, you know, if something gets in the way, you're probably going to be on time. But otherwise, you're going to be starting sooner than expected. No worries, I'm good. I hope you weren't there for too long with me, like, not seeing it. I feel rude. I do that. Wouldn't call anyone out on purpose, but if them shoes be fitting. Okay, see, this is an issue with like the chin and the, because that neck's kind of like pulled back. Where you get the, okay, like where the chin sits, like above the chest is something I need to work on. So like maybe drawing lines down like that is something I need to fight with. The chest is kind of like puffed out on this one anyway though. So I don't think it's too bad. Yeah. Is it like a convention or something? Also, sorry, if it's an event, like selling stuff or something else. I've been hearing about people going to conventions, so I'm thinking about that. Do. I like how pointy you can make hands like that. Just a couple of lines. Slap them down. Slap, slap. Don't really have to do that much. Where do I want the feet? Like here? On this line, I guess? I want to like foreshorten the leggies more. Yeah, convention. Oh, cool. That's neat. I hope you do well there. flipper feet. I've been trying to draw the feet just like flippery as well, so I don't noodle them too much. Noodle doodle. If I can squeeze in a Patreon stream later as well, I will. I'm gonna see, because I've got video stuff to finish. And comm stuff to get to. That's a very sassy pose. I think the body is a little bit long though. Yeah, maybe. Come back and now we're getting slapped. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a length problem, isn't it, with the body? So like foreshortening, I need to draw more boxes. I gotta draw some more boxes. I'm gonna move the head too. Be a bit bigger. There, maybe. Happy seeing an artist do serious fundamental work live on stream. Thank you. I've got to do some, I got to do more stuff from, like, image refs, because it's, like, painful. That kind of thing's, like, really difficult to focus on stream, but, working on, like, I guess working on the shorthand like this isn't too bad. It's a bit easier. It is nice seeing that kind of thing though. Color studies would be good as well. Let's get rid of the spot over here. Hang on. There we go. I think I need to add notes to some of the other sheets I've been doing here as well. Where I haven't drawn them on yet, because I've been adding notes to these and then putting them on the Patreon. I think I posted one like last night. I think I did. Or maybe that was the first one, because I think I was a bit behind on posting them. That might be like too tall, maybe. Maybe I need to do the box thing where you do the like to get the middle, you know, and then like there. Let's use this one since I've drawn it and it's not like super messy. And then I guess hips. Yeah, hang on. Let's do it properly and not like stupid. It's just because I'm trying to do them. I'm trying to do them fast so that I don't spend too long on them. And also, the faster I draw them, the easier it is to pick up on what it is that I'm doing wrong, because it will stand out like horribly. Just quite nice. Quite nice, quite helpful. You can tell straight away when it looks bad. I've got a big old file as well that I've been putting together like references of people that are like skinny. To look at. I need to probably look at like the ribs and the placement of those more when you start seeing those sticking out, because I want to be able to figure out where those go, and then all the rest of everything that sits around them. I don't know. What else do y'all like seeing on a stream, actually, because I am quite liking doing this kind of figuring things out, like iterating, I guess. It's quite comfy. It's like just in between on where it's not crazy difficult for me to focus on, but I'm still actually studying in a way. It's not like directly from reference. I'm just working on my boxes. I guess I'm refining my boxes into different shapes, but I'm just drawing boxes. Those drawing boxes, really. Ooh, I love swinging around here up to the trapezius, actually. That's cool. Swing over the iliac, over that way. Let's jut the butt out a bit. Jut the butt. There we go. See, it's this kind of thing where I start fighting with it. I could do that again as well in like midway, actually. Like, there we go. Less stupid. I think I pulled the top off like further back as well. It doesn't like quite fit in. Doesn't quite fit into what I'm doing. That one guy, is it Feng Shui? The FZD design school guy on YouTube does this to like block perspective. Like like just a line in the middle and then points, like disappear and vanishing points. Rather than doing a box, and I think that's kind of clever because you still get the points, angles. Plane is the center of the figure. Drawing the cut in contour, that plane help. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like through it, like this. He's like he's laying in a bath, right? And the water's like halfway. Yeah. Oh, FCD. Yeah. Hello. How are we? That's cool. Wait, what's cool? Oh, the grid, like that. What was it you were saying, Cherry? What is, chat, what is hitting the griddy? What does that mean? Is that a dance? See, I pop the tatas out. I pop the tatas out too much, don't I? Like, consistently. Yeah. I should do that more. Yeah, I'm like, popping the ribcage out too much at like certain angles because my brain's like, no, show it. No, show all those planes that would like realistically foreshorten and disappear. Like, it's fine, but no. It's that yoinky spoinky. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Hello. Sorry, I had to introduce you to that terminology. It's okay. I'll hear worse eventually. I've not heard that one before though. New to me. I don't know about none of those TikToks or whatever's. Them TikToks and them Fortnites. Blocking the feet out with like lines like that is helping. I'm just drawing like mega titty going on. For no reason. Might be where I'm trying to make things bendy as well, because I always try and bend things until they snap. Let's move on to the other row. There you go. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. Ever tried moments, have moments in your life where you couldn't bring yourself to do something you wanted to because of the risks and or consequences of failure? Like what? See, this one's better. Can you see that one behind where it's softer? Is that one? Oh yeah, yeah. See, these where they're like more skinny was what I was going for. They're starting to bulk out a little bit as I draw more. That's why I'm drawing the rib cage is very skinny, and I think that's also an issue, or what's causing the issue with me like foreshortening them, because I'm wanting to like bulk them out real wide like that, even though that would make them like crazy wide at the bottom like this. It's not really what I want. I want them skinny, like a cereal box. Let's draw them like a cereal box like that. But yeah, I don't know if I can give no advice on something like that. I don't know if I can give advice on something like that. I just draw stuff. I'm pretty stupid. What's the lore behind the new bottle of yellow mouthwash? Okay, so I've got my... Where is the clown? Okay, so me and the clown friend stream on the Arts and Dafts channel. There's the clown. Okay, we stream on the Arts and Dafts channel, and Cherry is like constantly sucking me off, so I tell Cherry to use the mouthwash. That's why that's there. I usually shift it over to the clown when we stream. I can get a link to Arts and Dafts too. We have a new podcast episode going out. On the weekend, actually, this weekend, and I'm gonna have a video up on the YouTube. 100% valid. It is Pride Month, yeah. It is Pride Month. We need like the mouthwash, but you know how they put the names on the Coca-Cola bottles? Why did you say it like that? Happy Pride Month, chat! I'm drawing this one too small. I'm gonna carry on. I think that's you know when you start drawing really small because you're like, oh no, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna mess it up. Need a need some floss too. Some floss. We got some floss for the next stream. Yeah, see this? No, I'm gonna redo it. I'm drawing too like nibbly. I'm drawing too nibbly. Okay. Sugar-free gum to prevent cavities and some Altoids. You need to clip that so we can put it in as a short on the podcast channel. I can do that. I'll clip it later. I need to start collecting like clips because I've only got the dolphin one so far. The dolphin talk on Twitch. Okay, so I need more like titty. I need more titty overlap, don't I? That's the trouble. Let's do this. Let's do boobs and butt again. Here we go. Boobies and butts. More bloober, yeah. I see Cherry is always sucking me off, yeah. I've said it so many times now, I'm just like, oh yeah. Is that real bird sounds in the background? Oh yeah, I've got the window open because it's really hot. There's a bunch of them. You'll hear them. You might hear the peacock. It's not my peacock. But there's a peacock. Someone around here has got a peacock and it goes, oh! Occasionally. It's quite funny actually because if someone honks the car horn, the peacock answers. Or if it thunders, if there's a loud noise, the peacock answers back. So you hear like honk and then it goes, oh! It's very funny. Sounds cozy. Yeah, it's comfy. We used to have a bunch of sparrows around here, but they moved on somewhere else. I don't know where they went. It's very nice in the morning when they start up, like in the summer. Like, very noisy. I'm not sure what birds they are either. There's a lot of like blackbirds around, actually, and you hear pigeons occasionally. I'll have to find out, and then I can tell you. I can tell you what the birds are. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't need background music. I've got birds. All jotting out and impudent. All jotting out and impudent. That's it. Immersive streaming. That's it. A horse went down the road the other week. Or like a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember. It's a while ago. There was a horse there. And clip, clap, clip, clap. Like someone on it. It didn't just like escape. But there was a horse. I think the sheep are usually like too quiet to hear as well. Like boobies to fill the silence. Bit of boob noise. Leggy too short, leggy too short. There we go. It's not very good. No, it's not very good. See, I'm drawing like tiny again. I gotta stop. Stop drawing so tiny. I will roast myself on these later and draw a bunch of, not draw, write a bunch of notes on. It's too warm. I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB chat. I've gotta cool down for a minute. I need to put some water in the freezer. Right, give me a couple minutes and I will be back. We'll carry on for a little while. Oh, I'm back, chat. Hello. It is too warm. You're right. I've got a nice strawberry though. I'm out the garden. It is a little bit unpleasant because it's warm, but it's tasty. Nice. Okay. Where was we? Where was? I kind of like that one. I'll jot it out and impudent, actually. That's pretty good. Good morning. Hello, dog. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. See, you can see it on like that one as well, where I'm jotting it out too far. Let me think. It's like an overlapping thing. She's back. Share! No, there's not enough. I'm sharing them with the birds. The birds can have some. Forgot how to do fundies. Oh no. Or me, because yes I did. Let's maybe. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna bloop instead. Like so, maybe. If I can pull that forward a bit, scrunch the back. I'm just trying to see what I can't fight with so good. So I can take notes and bully myself. Just draw boxes and circles, right? And just dodecahedron. Fuck. Draw the box, chat. Draw the box. All you gotta do is draw a box. It's not difficult. It's not difficult, chat. Just draw a box. And then learn all the anatomy and apply it to the box. Rotate the box in your head. Boxes are super helpful, honestly. They are. They are. I want to be able to, like, shit out poses without needing to box. I want to be able to box, but in my head, you know? And then not actually have to draw box because already box in head. You know? You know how it is. Or even rounded boxes. Oh yeah. Oh, circles in perspective, chat. How about those? Hey chat, circles in perspective. Cones in perspective, chat. Turrets and towers on castles in perspective, chat. More organic boxes eventually. Doing it with your arm is rather difficult for some reason. It is. It's difficult learning to do that because you've got to... It's like suffering when you start. It hurts. Like drawing from your shoulder. You gotta sit through the pain, and then you are rewarded in theory by being able to make better lines. Why are you personally attacking me? Only a little bit. Only a little bit. That is a big hand. Yahweh hands, yeah. Yahweh man. I do think it's funny that everyone in Trigon is like very, very gangly also. More organic boxes eventually. I give up on drawing perfect circles. Well, you see, the trick is you got to draw the box first and then you put the circle inside the box. All of the perspectives, all of them. So many boxes in the fire. All boxes, chat. Don't know where this leg's going. Don't know where that leg's going. I guess we're crossing the legs, I suppose. So. Look unique despite being the typical anime design of the 90s. Yeah. I think it is the proportions. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot of anime, but they're very, very, very gangly. Like Cloud and Aerith. Oh, yeah. Aerith. I know people have like a thing about the way her name's spelled. Someone should make an animation of boxes boxing. Oh, like with boxing gloves? Boxing. It's Boxing Day every day here, chat. Draw castles in a fish islands perspective. Yep, that's it. 5-point perspective, chat. Draw a box in 5-point perspective, chat. Go on, I'll wait. I don't know. What else is mean? I'm trying to be mean. No, someone who does mech shapes. Mechs are cool. I'm drawing too small now. As well, these are like I'm trying to like take up the space here because I've been drawing them mostly stood up to work on the like belly crunches. I'll know their art page. They don't have the TH sound in Japanese, so it's one of those things. Oh, don't they? Huh. That's funny. I didn't know that. That is interesting. I'm trying to think, which sounds do we have? Because we've got all the, like, sounds over here with the 2 L's, the We've got extra sounds. Space art is so cool. Sci-fi ship interiors? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me just put my hair out of the way. Hecantoncheires is a mean concept to draw. Square army versus circle army. Let me do a Google. Let's do a Google of that because I don't know what that is. I want to know why it's a mean concept to draw. Greek mythology. Let me see. Ooh. Hello. Is this one of those, like, limb fractal guys? Kind of. Ah. I'm gonna have a look later. That's interesting. I see a lot of limbs. A lot of limbs. I'm liking that. I'm kind of nosy. I don't know a whole lot about mythology. I would like to learn though. 100 hand giants. Hell yeah. I love drawing hands. That's what I was thinking about actually. I was thinking about hands, just in general. Oh, that's what I want to make, like another hoodie for my oh yeah, someone said feet. I think it was Lolly. Lolly was in the chat and said feet. And I was thinking I need a hoodie. I need a hoodie for it where it's like I guess you know the like bunny rabbit ears like that, but it's like stockings, but it's got the feet. It's got the toes. It's got the toes like that. God, now it looks even more like Spamton. It's not supposed to look like Spamton. I need to play up the like Garfield cheeks on it because I think they're funny. Lop-eared, yeah, like lop-ears. That would be cute. Foot above the rest. I was gonna give it a live lafty glove shirt, actually. That was something I want to do. Or maybe Skelby. It's the jester archetype. Oh yeah, kind of is. It's got the face for it. Funny little guy. Why are you like this? Hey, I didn't come up with a foot idea. That I told you, that was Lolly, that wasn't me. Marble statues kind of start off like boxes. They do. You're right. There's stuff. What's in the box, chat? Chat, what's in the box? That's the question. What's in the box? You gotta find out. You gotta draw to find out what's in the box. Only you know. The mystery box, yeah. Like, loot crate. What's in the loot crate, chat? What's in the loot crate box? The friends we made along the way. Hang on. Let me actually draw on my drawing stream. Here we go. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Getting a bit of poo brain with the heat. And shrinky these hips. Oh god, loot crate. Who was it used to do those? That Ashens guy? I haven't watched Ashens in ages. Forgot he existed. Does he still review like weird stuff from the pound shop? Another box in the loot crate. Or a circle. Yeah, there's a circle inside the box. So I kind of string the neck into one motion like that sometimes. To shrimplify, there's a word. Shrimplify it. Teeny weeny packs. Pretty cool. What time is it now? Nearly 5 o'clock. I might have to go and make food soon, actually. I'll give you another 15 minutes. There's another 15 minutes and then I'm off. Short stream. It's been like an hour. It's not that bad. That's not that bad. Trying to do more, even if it's just like doodling. Doodling. I think the more you foreshorten as well, the more it makes silhouettes difficult. Trying to do that thing as well of like draw fast and see how bad it looks. Because it's easier to tell what is wrong then. See, he's getting boring. I do need to make him wackier. I'll move on to some different body shapes probably. I wanted to try like pear shapes on ladies as well. Like butt heavy shapes. I want to try as well. Oh, that was a book I was going to read actually, that had to draw comics the Marvel way, I think, because that's got a lot of like visual stuff. There was something someone showed me a while ago from it, and I can't remember what it was now, but there was like a example and like a diagram with it, and it was something that I talk about. I can't remember what it is right now. I don't know if chat can remember if it was any of you talking to me about that. I do like these skinny bodies. And the drop off from the ribs. I like a bit of caving in under the ribs. Skinny shapes. I want to foreshorten really bad because I like just go in. Here's the hand. Here's the hand. Here's the arm. You know, here's the body. Blah 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 blah. Drawing something like wacky. Draw the hand like a Pringle look, or just like a flipper, and it looks good. Do like that. Flipper hand. This is where it starts getting like really stylized because I go crazy with the shape slip. I'm not gonna do that because it's bad. It's like going out of whack with everything else. It's starting to get poo-brained. Not helpful. Not what I'm trying to do. Stay on task. Quality is going to be poor on Sunday is very ominous to see. Oh, what? Wait. Why? Something? Is there an event or something? Something going on? Keep safe. Don't be out in it if you can help it. Then I guess. Ugh. Ugh. What am I trying to do? That's what it says. Huh. I don't know if I've ever seen a warning for that. I'm like out in the wastes though. I get real chunky with these. Pollutants particularly on that day. Oh. See, those are like JoJo shoulders. Let's try and like bring the head over the top of the body like this, because that's what I'm not doing enough of. Like, definitely not enough of. And the ears. Wanted to do a JoJo character? Oh. Which one? Which one? I should draw a fancy JoJo thing. I don't know. Maybe. Like a big... I don't know. I miss drawing like big clusterfuck things where there's just a bunch of characters hanging about in one illustration. I always like doing that. I think I'm a bit too in my own head about it now. I used to just do it and not care, and now I'm like, oh, it's gonna look bad, because I'm a big weenie. I guess. Like an OC thing. Okay, it's an evolving quirk. Oh, that's interesting. Stand, yeah. Wrong series. Wrong series. I never did go back to watching My Hero Academia, actually. Was someone saying that people hated the ending to it? I don't know. I don't know what goes on or why people would hate it. Yeah, people hate it. Binging the abridged. I'm very lazy at finishing animes that I start watching. It's alright. Huh. Just another boring show. I was liking the way I was drawing the legs before, actually, where they were very like, Didn't think again where I'm drawing tiny too. Boring is kind of harsh. Drawing tiny, that doesn't even look good. Doesn't even look good. Right, a couple more minutes and I'll go. It's like beat for beat Naruto. Is it formulaic? That's the word. Did drag a bit. Everything it had, of course it would. So much story resolving. Can I squeeze one down here? Can I squeeze one down here? I would like to. See what kind of mess I can make. Wow, another passionate young lead male character who is an idealist about the world. Not very talented, but actually gets all the best powers. I thought, when I started watching it and I didn't know what was going on, I thought it would be cool if he did not have powers and then he just got them. Like, I didn't know if that was the direction they were going to go in, because I'm not, like, super familiar with anime tropes. But I was like, oh, how are they going to have him work around this? That's interesting. And then no. You don't want to mess with his friends. Is there anything like that, actually? Because I think that would be interesting. Anything like what? Where I just said he's... I didn't know if they were going to have him not have powers, like, entirely. I didn't know they were just going to give him powers, and I was like, oh, maybe it's going to be interesting because they're going to make him, like, work around not having the powers and do something cool without them, but then he just got them anyway. But, like I say, I think that assumption was because I don't know about the tropes. I don't want to spoil. That's okay. You don't have to spoil. I watched the first series of it. I just haven't watched no more. If you did that, it would be a comedic subversion. I wonder if that would be annoying, because you stick someone who can't really, like, do the action thing in, like, an action kind of setting. That the main hero just does not get to fight. Is there anything like that? Because I thought that would be a cool concept. I was curious how they were going to do it before I realized they weren't. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. Would it get, like, annoying? I guess you'd have to, like, play it up and make it more silly, or make them work around stuff in interesting ways. I can't think of anything that does it. Interesting is a funny subversion, but I guess Pokemon is a little like that. They outsource. They outsource the fight into the Pokemon, do you mean? Or do you mean something else? Ash sucks so hard. God, Pokemon. Supercharges Pikachu to give him superpowers. The superpowers of the show, but he doesn't make champion for like 20 years. Oh, so he's like way more powerful than everyone else, but he still sucks at it. So they can keep it going for longer. Ash does not become champion until Sword and Shield. I shouldn't flip the canvas. I'm trying not to flip the canvas. Yup. Huh. How would you even explain that as like a genre? I guess that would be like a character thing, right? Hey, Banana, I gotta talk to you later about boys. Okie dokie. I will talk about boys. If you wanted to see a shitty protagonist, that would be the one, still has the young, idealistic, passionate lead, would want to take over the world thing. Don't mess with his friends. Oh, you mean Pokemon. Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't read that right. Guess you would have to play it silly. I haven't seen One Punch Man, actually. Is that kind of like it? Because he just... I don't know. I haven't watched it, and I know it's supposed to be taking the piss out of the tropes, but he just, like, lays everyone flat on their ass in one punch, right? That's the point. I'm gonna have to watch that and see if that is leaning into that. One Punch Man is fucking great. It's by the Mob Psycho guy, right? I haven't seen season 2 of Mob Psycho either. I need to watch that. Like Mob Psycho, and that was the same studio. I like Mob Psycho. What I've seen of it anyway. One Punch Man is so good. Like for no reason. Jeez, I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm like curious about that now. I completely forgot that that was like a question that I asked myself about My Hero Academia when I was watching it, and was just disappointed. Disappointed that wasn't the direction they were going, because I was like, that would be a huge pain in the ass to do. To have, you know, yeah, have the concept that like, oh, everyone's got superpowers and they're all probably gonna fight, and then there's just this little guy who doesn't. Who doesn't and can't, but he's still hanging around with them. Like, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? How do you make that interesting? Shame Madhouse wouldn't keep working on the anime. Dragon Ball Z if Yamcha with a main character? I'm sorry, I don't know Dragon Ball either. This is why I've had to start watching anime, because I don't know. I don't have the, like... I don't have the inbuilt, like, knowledge base. Unfortunately, I didn't have an anime phase. I'm late. I'm a late bloomer. Dragon Ball! I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry, chat. I live out in the wastes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. This is like more interesting of a pose too. No, not so bad. There would have to be like some kind of cook thing in the story, because this dude just likes to watch. So like his whole character thing, he doesn't want to get involved, just watching the shit. That's hilarious. That's like a funny concept for a character. I could have done so much with anyone in that show, but it's all Goku. That always annoys me in things, actually, when there's like a cool character who just does not get that much attention. But like I say, I tend to like the side characters, so that's a lot of the time. Gohan gets attention. Tien gets it worse than Yamcha. At least Yamcha isn't broke. Okay, I think I'm gonna scoot. It's getting on for like dinner time, and I've got to go and finish some other stuff later. So I'm gonna hop off chat. I kind of like this one. It doesn't look as stupid. It's probably a bit off, but it's okay. Dragon Ball Z is meta enough about all the problems it invents for itself. Huh. Okay, let me zoom out so you can see more of these. Actually, there you go. There you go. That's what I've been up to. I'll finish the rest of them and they'll get posted on the Patreon, which if I've got time, I'll stream to it later, but there's going to be a Patreon stream tomorrow evening anyway, as usual. Right, have a good one, chat. I will see you tomorrow, if not tonight. Ta-da!